So tonight, I'm looking over at I moved this screen thing over to the other side. So tonight is going to be a shirtless webcam um, semi-vent vlog, because I having, like I said in my facts video, the whole long distance relationship, off and on dealio, there was a tense discussion. I wouldn't call it an argument, although she kept saying I was picking a fight, which I wasn't. Because, it's hard to pick a fight with somebody when they say that they're good night, whatever, and I say a response to them saying their thing before they say goodnight, and I say goodnight too, and then they come, that's how you know that you're not the one picking the fight or starting the fight. When you say goodnight too, after basically making the same kind of message they made, right? And then they come back and it's like, you just thinking, we're just gonna take, so it's, I don't know, but I also, the reason why I'm talking about it is because I was like just in a zone, in a mood, and I was just like, and I said something that was really powerful, passionate, powerful about me, like myself internally, because the debate's revolving around like, what place are we going to live? Because she lives in one place, I live in a different place, well, states, and she doesn't ever want to come here because earthquakes. But where she's at, there's tornadoes annually. Earthquakes happen not very often. And the most that happens here with earthquakes in just this state since '89, I'll give the '89 earthquake was a doozy, but since then, the only earthquakes, the most that'll happen is you picture frame, so you have to replace a picture frame, that's about it. But so that was a whole debate and stuff, and I'm like, I brought up the fact that of why can't we live in both places, why can't we have a house in both places? And the whole argument turned into her saying she's never going to be in California. So it's like, why is it okay for me to have to make the sacrifice to go to where you are, but you can't step foot where I am? Like, and then it just brings up the whole worth thing. It's like, I'm not worth it, but I don't want to be near tornadoes where tornadoes just destroy things, can throw houses miles away from where they were, and stuff like that. You're okay with living through that, but not the ground going bzz, like your cell phone for literally that long. Bzz, bzz, and that's it. You can't do, but it got dragged on and stuff, and so I ended up saying this because she's asking me how do you figure 2 houses, this, that, and whatnot, and I'm like, yes, 2 houses, because I believe in myself that I can be successful at what I'm doing, successful enough to own 2 houses. I don't understand how I went from being the self-conscious person with everyone telling me I can do so much and be so much, to now believe I can succeed at something, and now people seem to have done a 180. 2 houses, how? Hard work, that's how. Doing something I love and believe in, that's how. I thought you were in my corner, I thought you were cheering me on. I can and I will be successful at this, even if I'm the only person who thinks so. And that's like the first time I've said anything like that about this, and I have, but it's the first time I've spoke that passionately about this, and everything I'm doing with YouTube and stuff. It's the first time I really have been that passionate about this, and expressively passionate. Like, there we go. That's the better way to say it. And yeah, and it's just, you know, the whole questioning, how. It's like, you don't. Do you not have faith in me? Do you not have faith in us? Do you not have? Do you not believe in that? Like, why are we doing this if you're asking how so much and not just believing and putting your faith in me or putting your faith in us and whatnot? Why are we going through this then, if you have to constantly ask how before we even live together, period? You know, like, I don't understand why we can't take things steps at a time. We get to the point of where we're visiting each other, get to the point of where one of us lives either there or here or there, until figure out where we are and stuff, and how well we mesh together, things like that, how well we do living together, things like that, and, you know, and then progress to building the lifestyle, building the life together, and then take it from there. Because last I checked, there's no ring on the finger, so all these how and all these, why can't you just have faith in the moment and have faith in us, have faith in me that I'm going to do these things, that I'm going to push myself, that I'm going to be driven. Why can't you just believe in me? You know, I don't know, I just don't feel like she's in my corner like she says she is. You know, and that's the way I feel about that last night. And I didn't talk to her today, didn't message her or nothing. She didn't message me either, so. But I needed time out, so to say, because it was too much of her saying, never this place, never that, and not enough of, why can't we rotate or whatever, because we both have families in these places. And I seem to be the only person thinking of that. Like, I told her, I'm not spending the rest of my life in one place. It's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life where you are, in your state. You know? I don't only want to be in one state. I want to split between. Spend time there, spend time there. Fluctuate between the two places. And that's why I want this career so badly, because of the portability of it. I can do this from anywhere. It's just, well, yeah, that's going to wrap it up for tonight. I'm distracted by whatever's going on in the living room. So, don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, comment, favorite, share, all that wonderful stuff, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.